friends, it's Megan Elizabeth from Above Ruby Studio and lifeaboverubies.com, and in the process of the 30-day challenge that we have going on for April, I wanted to do a fun and inspirational cup for myself. I've done these before and I was really excited to see that Starbucks had these, my local one had them, and they were actually on sale. I love these. They really keep your drinks sealed in. They keep them really hot and or cold, believe it or not, and they don't leak. You can kind of dump them upside down and they're not leaking. And I'm always having a travel mug with me, and especially since I'm encouraging drinking so much extra water over our 30-day challenge, I thought let's show something that is encouraging, inspiring. You could do even your vision board on one of these when we talk about keeping our goals in front of us and things like that. But today I wanted it to just be a little bit more pretty and designed to be pretty, along with the Charlotte Workshop Your Way kit. Using just the Workshop Your Way kit, the only extra things that I'm grabbing is my adhesive. I'm just going to use my close to my heart dual action glue pen, and I also grabbed some shimmer trim in gold. Those are the only two additional things. Everything else that you see here, like this ribbon, these puffy stickers, the compliments, that all comes in the Charlotte Workshop Your Way kit, which isn't going to be around for much longer. So I wanted to show you how to do this. We're going to kind of move some of this stuff around a little bit. And when you open up your cup on the bottom here, if you kind of turn it, sorry the light is glaring at you, I tried to adjust it. You screw off the bottom and there's actually a little tab that you pull out. This particular one I love. It's black. They made this a lot easier for me. Instead of having to, back when I first did them, they actually had them already kind of designed, and you had to cut it out and trace it out off of their template and then make it fit in. Now I can just stick this one right back in, and it's decorated. I can decorate right on the black, which I absolutely love. And that is exactly what we're going to do today. So I already have the tabs already on there. I could then cut this out again in a different pattern if I wanted to use another pattern paper. But because black is one of the coordinating main colors of the Charlotte, I'm going to run with it and go with it. So I'm using the lid and the bottom as kind of my holder downer. And what I'm going to do is just go through my Charlotte compliments and decide exactly what I want to go on this cup. I love the arrows and I love the feathers. Those were the main things that I was really thinking about using, not gonna lie. There are a few other things in here. Cheers to love, laughter, and happily ever after. And because it's a cup, I think this is perfect. Cheers. Although, I'm not gonna use that one. Let's see. That one says special day. This one says love. There's a whole bunch of different arrows. Look at the gold on here. Isn't that gold awesome? So pretty. So pretty. I'm trying to pull out the arrows. Here's an arrow. There's a ton of different arrows and things in here. You can go crazy, like absolutely crazy with them. However, I do want to say some of these are kind of thick, so I want to be careful that if I do a thick one, it's not too big, because I want it to wrap around the cup easily. Let's play. Let's play, shall we? So I'm going to use one of these up in the corner because this is cute. Like these little kind of washi tape looking things. I'm going to just kind of put it up there. Now these are going to overlap once you put it back into the mug, because I've done these before. So you have to watch your thickness. You don't have a lot to work with as far as thickness goes to actually get it back in there. It's a very tiny little space. So you don't want to make it too thick and overly decorated. I actually even think these puffy stickers are going to be entirely too thick. As much as I want to use them, probably not the best idea. The other idea that, like I said, would be really beautiful to do with this is to actually print out pictures of things that are your goals and put your goals kind of into action on your cup as well. You could, you know, write how much water you want to drink for the day, for example, or I mean, there's like a million different ways you could go about it. Now, you don't want to go all the way to the bottom or all the way to any edge. That I know as well. I have the wonderful experience of having the experience of doing this before, so it does help quite a bit too. So I love this. This is kind of thick, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay. But I want to make sure I adhere it down really well. So I'm going to flip this over. I've stuck that on there. Where's my adhesive? That's why I chose this adhesive, is to get really close edge to edge all the way all over, which you could do with a lot of other adhesives as well, but I just decided this would probably be the best way to go for me for this project today. I love this gold. I love the gold. It's so beautiful. This is so fun. So fun. All right. Let's kind of keep going here with what we want to put on. I was so excited when Starbucks had these though. Like, actually Jen was with me and she thought I was coming out of my skin. She didn't know what was happening. She's like, what? I'm like, they have them on sale. She was like, what's on sale? She was like, oh dear Lord, you gave me a heart attack. It's how I roll. It's what I do. Giving people heart attacks since 1984. And then a good way to kind of check it out and see is just sort of roll it as you go, and you can kind of see like what's balanced, what's not, you know, take a look at it. I'm going to make sure that I put a bend, like, because this is thicker. I want to put a bend in it, so I'm just going to kind of roll my finger underneath it without creasing it. So I have my two fingers there. My two fingers just kind of going in and then wrapping it around my two fingers. Because I don't want to have crease lines in anything. I just want to have it curve around the shape of my cup. And you just want to be careful how much you layer. Like, I'm kind of layering this on top of there, but you just want to be careful that it's not, again, not too thick. But you want to fill in appropriately your cup as well. I think this is like just so fun. Just so fun. These are fun to make as gifts as well. They really do make awesome gifts. And you can decorate the outside of them with different vinyls and things. But I'm really just kind of sticking to the arrows and the feathers for this one. Trendy and, again, interchangeable. So I can use this as a template later. And you just want to make sure that you cut out the tab and have a good tab on hand to use, because that has been a mistake in the past, that I didn't make the tab big enough. And then it was really, really, really a pain later on when I needed it not to be. Such a pain. All right, we're gonna see how this wiggles in, hopefully pretty easily. Just gonna start with one corner and carefully slide it in and around. The thing about these cups is that it is thinner at the bottom and thicker at the top, so it kind of expands as you put it in. And you can see these like little thicker embellishments here, like this one is getting a little caught up, but it fits. So you just want to take your time so you don't rip anything. You don't rip your embellishments. It doesn't get too hung up on any one area. Spin it around. You can see that love one is kind of hung up. Here, we'll come into this one. Now this one's going to get hung up a little bit. And it's going to be thinner at the bottom. And it expands open as you go through. That sounded like something clicked. Okay. So it really fits in there well. And then you just fold down the tab on the bottom. Okay. It expands all the way up around the top perfectly, almost seamlessly. I love that they did this black liner in there, that I didn't have to worry with anything and cutting anything out. You just want to make sure the bottom is screwed on tight so that you don't get moisture or water or anything leaking in there and ruining your design. I've had that happen already, and then you have to redo the whole thing. So you just want to make sure that that's on tight and secure. And then your cup is customized and completely ready to go with the designs that speak the most to you. You can kind of take a look at it. It could use a little bit more over on this side. And I could fill that in with a few other hearts or different things, but I just love this. Cheers to love, laughter, and happily ever after. It's perfect. Enjoy the moments, guys. Thanks so much for watching. You can come along and join the 30-day challenge at lifeaboverubies.com going on now. Specials going on with Close to My Heart as well. If you're looking to build a business and life that you love, check it out at lifeaboverubies.com and have a great day. Enjoy the moments. Bye.
So here you can see the final product all stood up here, and after a couple days I decided I wanted to add a lot more to this. So rather than go back and do a whole other video, I decided just to show you really quickly what I did and how to do this yourself. You can choose any designer paper that you want. For this instance, I am using the gray arrows in the Charlotte Workshop Your Way kit from Close to My Heart. I love arrows, as you can tell. Even so much so I have one tattooed on my shoulder, because the stress of life can pull you back, but as long as you're aiming towards the target, you're going to hit the mark. And so anyway, what I did was just laid down this black template and traced around the entire outside. I just kind of lined up edge to edge on the paper, making sure I had plenty of room for that black tab, because that really is very important. I'm not going to stress that enough, because if you ever want to change out your design, unless you have a good, strong, sturdy tab, you're not going to be able to get it out. So I just traced it with a pencil and then really simple and easy cut it out. And then I just decided to use a couple pictures, a picture of Benson and Jenna that I really love, and then a picture of Grady and I. And I added just a ton more elements that all coordinated from the Charlotte coordinating components and different things like that. So I mean, it's really simple still, but I just added a lot more to it and decided to add the personal pictures. So thanks guys so much for watching. Enjoy the moments, and I'll see you again soon at AboveRubyStudio.com. Bye. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch another Above Rubies video. We invite you to check out our websites at AboveRubyStudio.com and LifeAboveRubies.com. Click on that red subscribe button now to go ahead and get notified of new videos that come out every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're also all over the place on social media, so check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and so much more. Enjoy the moments, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you again soon. Bye!